Have this ever been a problem for you guys? One moment, you're closing a lot of clients, you're getting a lot of booked calls, you're getting a lot of lead flow in your system, and then you're celebrating that success as if you already made it, as if you already got rich, as if, oh, this is my way out. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys on how exactly you guys can fix this exact problem with as well as my other clients all around the world. And in today's video, I'm also joined with my client,
Zephyr.
Yes, sir, man. And tell me more about your offer, your business, what do you actually want to do, and your biggest main struggle right now as of this moment.
So my name is Zephyr. I help editors keep as 2K to 5K per man, and I have them edit faster so they can learn new skills instead of delivering all day. And I even help them get jacked as an editor because most of them are fat. The biggest struggle that I have right now is inconsistent client. Last month I closed a few deals, but this month I haven't closed any deal yet. And I think the reason why it happened is because I don't know what to post.
So it's just like as in like you don't know what types of posts to actually post in order to actually attract your ICP.
Yeah.
Right? And you know, obviously this guy, his offer is really unique at this moment right now, right? Not many people teaches other editors how to scale and land clients. It's something that is really niche down. So saturation isn't a problem. What is the problem right now is how you actually onboard those clients, right? In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the exact way on how I reverse engineer the triggers that made people buy into my content. So this is you right now. You're closing deals 1 month, right? You're closing deals, you're happy. And this is just temporary joy. You thought that you escaped, you're just celebrating that success. But then the next month, you're faced with inconsistent clients, inconsistent sales, you're not getting enough leads, right? And you're just not getting any consistent clients with your content. And you post content playing the guess and hope game. You keep posting content. Oh my God, hopefully this works out. Hopefully this attracts my ICP. Hopefully this gives me the right clients. With all of the shit that you're doing right now, this is all wrong. So how do we post strategically and post what your content wants to see? So this is the normal way. A lot of people, they do this. But if I were you, I'd add a few more stuff, which I'll tell you guys and I'll tell him as well in this video, right? You onboard them immediately. You ask them a few questions here, there just to see where they're at. And then you just get them started into the program. That's what you do, right? And now you're wondering why it's so hard getting consistent clients. You sign a client, and you just onboard them. But you have to use them as an advantage for your content as well. So this is the new way I like to go for. After you close the clients, you send them a market research form disguised as an onboarding form, right? Obviously, right, ask them the right questions, ask them their struggles, ask them the pain points, like you're doing right now. But you also wanna add something called the market research form, right? But you wanna disguise that as the onboarding form. That way, they think that like, oh, this is just for me to get help. In reality, is you getting the help. And in this form, it consists of a lot of questions that you can literally repurpose into your own content. Such things as, you know, why do you follow me? Why do you buy from me? What is the emotional triggers that, you know, made you buy? Right? All of this stuff, you can repurpose that into content. So after the clients fill up this onboarding form, what you can do next is that you can literally go ahead and copy and paste all answers into ChatGPT. Right? Copy all the answers into ChatGPT. And then what you can do after that is you literally reverse engineer the client's answers and data and crank out a content strategy, right? For example, a lot of my clients, they say they want to escape the 9 to 5, they want to retire their parents. That is their pain points. And that's the reason why they joined in the first place, right? That is the average B2C. By them saying that, I can literally use that into my own content about me talking to my mom, how I retired her. That one video that got 2 million views, right? I can repurpose that into content where I made 2K in a day and now I'm living life. I'm going out every day. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Just basically showing the dream, right? Because once they give you this answer ready, you can literally repurpose that into content. And as a result of doing this, right, you're gonna get consistent high-paying clients. So it's just a visual representation of this, onboarding form, right? I have something like this. If you guys do want the access to it, go to the link in the description. I do have a template for it. You guys can just literally get access to this template. Welcome to your pre-call prep. This form is designed to help us build your custom game plan and track your growth inside VI Media program. Please answer honestly and in detail. The more context you give, the faster we can help and hit your goals. It's disguised as something like onboarding. It's disguised as, oh, I'm just trying to help the clients. But in reality, all of these answers will help you. It will help you. Literally, you will start to identify what made they decide to do this. What, where did they first find you? That way you can lock in on that one platform. Let's say they found me on YouTube. I can lock in more on YouTube, right? After that, like as you guys can already see, I have 35 responses. Imagine the volume of information I have, and imagine the data I've collected, that I literally repurpose that into my own content. Hence the reason why I'm signing clients every single day. Hence the reason why I'm going viral almost every single time if I want to. But after they fill up this whole thing, what you want to do is you want to analyze the data, right? After analyzing the data, you can probably see this, right? They want to achieve financial freedom and income generation, right? They want, personal brand growth. They want, mentorship, and they want something that has systems, right? This is what they want. And I can repurpose that into content, right? Next thing after that is really simple. After analyzing the data, you can paste that into ChatGPT. ChatGPT will give you the answers on what type of content to post, what to do here and there. And then you can literally reverse engineer that into content. You can see over here, introduction. Me retiring my mom at 17. That video alone got 2.2 million views. It made me a shit ton of money, right? POV, your clients closed a 5K deal, proof, right? All of this stuff, all the posts that I'm posting, it's all strategized. It's all strategic. Nothing is random. So if you look carefully over here, this is the pre-call prep form, right? The first question, full name, right? Where did you first find me? Why did you decide to do this? How long did it take you to decide to start working with me? What made you want to work with me? What finally pushed you to book a call? Before the call, on a scale of 1 to 10, how convinced were you that you would sign up? Before the call, how convinced were you that you'd sign up after watching the post-booking material? What were your biggest hesitations before joining? There are other online coaches. Why do you choose me? Why am I different? What did I say in my content that made you consider joining? In your opinion, what parts of the program did you find most valuable that you didn't know about until our call? Was there any weird or random reason you were attracted to working with me? What's your current monthly income? All of this type of stuff is all specific. You want to ask in-depth questions. That way you can literally gain the most data from it. And I've literally stole their opinions and stole their desires and stole their pain points, and I literally made that into my own content. Look at this. Where do you first find me? Instagram, referral, Instagram, YouTube, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, boom, referrals, right? All of this, people, it gives the exact data where you can literally track. And it's really simple. It's really simple for you to make a Google form, right? Again, if you guys want the template, go to the link in the description. Why do you decide to do this? They want to achieve financial freedom. They want to build a personal brand, right? They want to change their life, and they want to have time freedom. They want mentorship, and they want systems. The time frame for them to start working with me, right? Quick decisions. This is within 1 to 6 months, here and there, right? All of these answers, what I'll do, I'll literally copy everything. As you guys can see over here, this button, copy that, paste that into ChatGPT, and let it crank out the type of content that you need to post. Top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. That way you can literally post, gonna sign clients. With everything that I just said, like, does that make sense with you?
Yeah.
From now on, like, what do you think you do?
So I'm gonna set up this onboarding form where I'll be asking where they found me and they decided to book a call with me and even walk with me. As you said, I'm gonna be pasting all of the information into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will give you what type of content I should post so that I can attract my ideal client.
And, obviously, right, like, because you're starting out, you're still getting clients here and there. There's so much more opportunities, right? With your current clients, if you guys still have clients right now, you guys probably do have clients right now sitting, waiting for you to teach them here and there. Build this out, send it to them. You can still do it, because I'm telling you guys right now, a lot of people are missing out on this. Look how detailed everything is. What made you want to work with me? Authenticity and trust, right? The more connection content I put out, the more authentic I am, the more people trust me, right? Proof of competence and results, right? The more I provide proof of my clients winning, making money, having the results that they actually want, the more they actually trust me, and the more they actually want to work with me, right? Personal connection, relatability. So from this, by just looking at this, I can literally tell that most of the people that want to work with me are the people that see my story, are the people that know who I am and know my authentic self, right? A lot of you guys already know I retired my mom. I'm from a third world country. I'm this, I'm that. This makes me. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick example on how exactly I reverse engineer this into my own content with ChatGPT. So first things first, right? You're gonna go to obviously copy all questions and paste that into ChatGPT. I'm gonna do that right now. The more questions and the more answers you copy and paste, like the better information it will give, Now, after you give ChatGPT all the answers, what you will do next is you will literally just type this. This is my market research form for my clients. Repurpose that into a content strategy with top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. Just watch it crank out. Look, boom. Overview. Your market wants escaping the 9 to 5. They want to monetize their personal brand. They want mentorship and systems. They want self-improvement. They want, belief in myself. Boom. Post types, relatable pains, raw storytelling, harsh truths, call out content, inspiration. Boom. Obviously, you guys can literally crank out, optimize asset again and again and again. But this should literally give you the exact content strategy to attract, nurture, and get consistent clients every single day. Implement this and you watch your info business scale. But anyways, that is pretty much it for the YouTube video. If you guys do want to learn more from me, if you guys do want more value from me, if you guys do want my personal help in personal branding in your offering, your systems, go to the link in the description and book a call with me. Without further ado, it's nice meeting you, bro. Let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, bro.